A bunch of the artists that I work with have been curious about what to do with Submit Hub and how to get the most out of it. And so I thought I would make a quick little guide just to kind of show how I've been using it for the last 5 years to get streams on my own music. I'm just going to go step by step and show exactly what I would do if I were promoting a new song that just got released today. So that part is important. If you are focused on promoting your song on Spotify, for example, you absolutely want to have the song released before you start your Submit Hub campaign. I think this is really important because curators want to be able to immediately add your song to the playlist once it's been accepted. If you give them a week or a couple of days to forget about it, there's a possibility that you might get the approval, but then the curator will never actually get around to putting your song on the playlist. So after you're done filling out the artist information, I really want you to take a second and look at the list of genres, understand what each one of them means and the types of music that truly fall into these categories. The curators are super specific on what types of music they are looking for. If you send your song that is dream pop to an indie pop playlist, they might not place it, which could end up wasting those credits for you and ultimately ruining your campaign. So Submit Hub does actually a really good job at showing you examples of what types of artists would fit into each genre. If you look at these examples and you make sure that your music really does fall in line with that style, it's usually a pretty safe bet. So be specific, really go through that list, make sure that you are only selecting genres that truly apply to your music. So now all of the work that we did to make sure the genre selection is correct is going to come into play. Now, obviously, you are trying to get the most out of your credits. You don't want to waste anything. If you don't have a huge budget, this can be super important. So to make sure you're getting the most out of your credits, I really recommend taking your budget and splitting it up into different tiers. And so the first tier of playlisters that you're going to go after are going to be the bigger, higher engagement playlists. The way that I think about it is if you are going to spend money promoting your song, you might as well shoot high for that first round of credits. So the way that I do that is I want to go down to these three sliders right here. And my first round picks in terms of curators are generally going to fall into high genre match, high quality, and high engagement. And that really helps narrow it down to just the top curators in your specific space. So in this case, I only ended up finding one curator that met all these criteria. So I'm actually going to start to work down the quality slider, and that'll kind of help open it up. I'm usually pretty comfortable sacrificing quality just because the genre match and the engagement matter so much more for something like Submit Hub. And so I'm just going to work that down one more till I get